Nothing like the sound of a vintage amplifier. And nothing like the sound of dirty pots. Well, I think we're going to pull this apart today and see if we can't clean that up. Today I'm going to open up my Yamaha YTA-95 amplifier, probably a 72 to 74 model, and we're going to clean out the pots, take away the scratchiness. First of all, I don't want to be responsible for anybody electrocuting themselves, so if you're not comfortable around electricity, bring it into a service dealer or somebody that's qualified to be around electricity. Make sure you unplug. But just remember, even though it's unplugged, there are capacitors inside that'll still give you one really good shock. Okay, first of all, I'm going to move these two screws in the top cabinet. It's a good idea to take pictures or video what you're doing so you remember how everything goes back together. I'm just going to spin it around and lay it down so we can have a better look. Take these bottom screws all out, remove this bottom panel, but that'll lift out. Put that off to the side. Again, as I was saying about the electricity in these, even though it's unplugged, these capacitors on the inside can still pack enough jolt to kill somebody or really wake you up, so you're best to steer clear of that area. Okay, as you can see, this piece of angle here, there's a screw down here, one here, and then across on the other side there's another angle. And it looks like I'm missing the top screw, but those two screws will hold that piece in, so I'm going to go ahead and take those out. Okay, now that we've got all those out, it should just come free. Watch not to pull any wires. And there we are. Now, as you can see, these are the potentiometers on the backs of the volume. Now what happens is dirt will get inside these. It's like a variable resistance. Runs on a track of wires, and dirt and dust get in, and that's when you start getting problems. You see the volume one is actually wide open. I don't know. Oh, you can kind of see inside. I don't think we're going to focus enough. But try and focus. There, yes, you can. Oh, I was focused. You can just see the mechanism moving. When that gets dusty or dirty, that's when you start getting scratches and tweaks. Now they're all across. This is just a double one on this side. What you need to do is find the little holes to get inside them. And then we're going to take a contact cleaner that you can get from any electronics store. And we're going to spray that in and work it in there. Okay, there's many types of contact cleaner. This is a rather heavy duty industrial type, but it's a good thing to check on the back. Some are flammable, some are not. I always think it's best practice after you've used contact cleaner to let it air dry for, you know, at least 20 minutes. Make sure, because it will catch fire, And also you should use in a well ventilated area, as it's not good stuff for you, but it works good on contacts. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and give a little shot of this into each one. Okay, and then just work those back and forth. That one I actually could hear the dust coming off. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving along to all of these. Okay, now that we've done all those, I'm going to just give them a second little shot in each one, just to be sure. Okay, and again I'll give them all a second run back and forth just to make sure. Okay, well, I've got this open. If anybody's ever been curious, this old amplifier has what they refer to as a spring reverb. And if anybody's curious, I'm not an expert on the electronics of a spring reverb, but if you look here, this is actually a spring, and looks like two little transformers of some type, and the actual sound is put through these springs, and that gives you that spring reverb sound. Okay, they all feel pretty good. I'm gonna give this 20 minutes or so to sit and cool down, or sit and dry up, and then we'll put her back together and we'll see how it sounds. Okay, it's had time to dry out. Watch me don't pull any of these wires out. Should I move in behind those angles? All wires are there, and it should just drop back in the way it was. Okay, we're just going to throw all the screws back into the rail. And put the back cover back on. We'll put our two top screws back in there. Always a good idea to start them by hand too, if you're using a drill. If they turn in easy by, see that one caught? If they turn in easy by hand, then you know you're safe to put a drill. But if you put the drill on and it's not lined up, then you're liable to cross thread. So, okay. Now we're going to go get my guitar, plug this in, and we'll see how it worked. Okay, so we're all plugged back in, and heard little noises, but it's seems for the most part the sound is gone. And just like a vintage amp should sound.